All right. It is not awesome that we have some dead here, but I am having a decent day myself. Hopefully whoever's out there, I hope you're doing okay as well. All right. So, I was actually supposed to drop this video earlier, but I got it mixed up with another one. But anyways, nonetheless, four family members celebrating a birthday are among 8 dead from a boat capsize on Lake Tahoe. And if you don't know, a capsizing is when a boat overturns or is swamped with water. Capsizing occurs most often with small boats like canoes and sailboats. One of the good things is that these small boats usually stay afloat, giving the boaters who are now in the water something to hold on to for support. Okay, and that's coming from Google, but we do have some RIPs here. Notice these names. Okay, again, the group was celebrating Paula Bozinovich's birthday on her son's boat. So I've came to the conclusion this is Paula here on the left, and then the son in the middle, and then Paula's husband on the right, which is this guy's father in the middle. And then dude in the middle right here, this is Josh Pickles. And then this is his wife over here on the right. Okay, so Josh Pickles, age 37, of San Francisco. His parents, 73-year-old Terry Pickles. You see him on the right here. And then Paula on the left, 71-year-old. And they're saying his uncle, a 72-year-old as well. So I don't think I could locate the picture of the uncle. I'm assuming that they would have the two parents here next to him. But anyways, the group celebrating the mother's birthday here on her son's boat, Josh, which he bought about a year ago, said Sam Singer, who is a family spokesperson. Now we're going to play this video here. So let's go over here and play it on Google Slides.
And we just learned the identities of the 8 people who were killed when their boat capsized during a storm over the weekend. And some of them were from the Bay Area. The El Dorado County Sheriff's Office says the victims are Paula Bozinovich and Terry Pickles from Redwood City, Joshua Anthony Pickles from San Francisco, Peter Bays from Lincoln, Timothy O'Leary from Auburn, Teresa Gulari, James Guck, and Stephen Lindsay, all from New York. Many of the victims were in their 60s or 70s. 2 survivors remain in the hospital. 10 people were on that boat when it capsized Saturday after a sudden storm moved in over the lake, bringing strong winds and waves up to 8 feet. One of the victims, again, was Joshua Pickles. He's an executive.
So this is the guy that they're trying to highlight in the story. Now, check this out.
Executive for DoorDash. A representative for the family tells us that he had a 7-month-old child. They were out on the lake to celebrate his mom's birthday. The widow of Josh Pickles releasing a statement saying, "No words can express the pain and anguish we feel knowing their lives were lost during what was meant to be a joyful time on the lake. Our hearts go out to those who tragically lost their lives and the 2 survivors of this unexpected and deadly storm on Lake Tahoe."
Okay, so they're saying it was like a deadly thunderstorm, and they may have gave us some different number counts there. Just the video that
victims
I pulled up.
are.
And they show Timothy O'Leary right here. When I think of Timothy O'Leary, I know back in the day we used to do acid. Wasn't it called Timothy O'Leary? Okay, now look, now let's open this up here. So they're saying the 4 family members among 8 that are dead. Okay, so Michael Jordan his energy has been lingering a lot, right? Right? And so also, don't you think it's interesting that this guy, his name is Josh Pickles, and he's like a DoorDash executive? Pickles, right? And DoorDash be delivering food. No pun intended. Hold the pickles. I thought that was interesting. And it says him and his wife, who were married in 2023, both worked at tech companies in San Francisco. Josh worked at DoorDash and Jordan at Airbnb. And that's kind of like Michael Air Jordan as well, isn't it? This stuff, these stories hit by the language. Do you understand me? And it's proven one more time. DoorDash and pickles. Look at the DoorDash pic I pulled up right there. There's pickles on the food. You see that? And the guy's name is Pickles. He might have got hired because his last name's Pickled. Pickles. You know, he may have started at the bottom. They're like, oh yeah, AI picked up on the name. Dude, name is Pickles? Give that guy a job. So so they're saying his wife's name is Jordan and she worked at Airbnb. Again, like Michael Air Jordan, Mick, Mick Ralphs, this guy right here, one of the founding members of Bad Company. And what was the other group? It was Mott the Hoople, I believe. But look at that dude's name was Michael Jeffrey Ralphs, and he goes by Mick. And that's Michael Jeffrey Jordan. That decode's already dropped. You can go check that out. Okay, so once again, Michael Jordan energy lingering. I think it's something to do with the 6th month and all of this, like Satan energy, because like Michael Air Jordan, uh, don't they say Satan is like Prince of the Air or something like that? But anyways, Bulls equals 66, right? Michael Air Jordan. You see his jersey number 23, 2 times 3 is 6. We're in the 6th month. So I think that's one of the reasons why we keep getting, and he plays for the Bulls like horns, right? So I think that's why with this 6th month, and remember the NBA finals just finished. Michael Jordan, talk about a legend in the NBA finals, right? 6 championships. Don't let me forget that. 6 for 6 when Bulls equals 66, right? So even Bulls has the B, lowercase b, which looks like a 6. So that's kind of what the conclusion I came to with this Michael Jordan energy that's been lingering. All right. So you see how all of these stories kind of come together by the numbers here. Look at how DoorDash equals 84. Okay, this Josh Pickles is a DoorDash executive. DoorDash 84 in the language. Look at, and this was Lake Tahoe. Look at, they were celebrating a birthday. Birthday and Lake Tahoe both have 48. Remember, they said 4 family members celebrating a birthday are among 8 dead from a boat capsize. And Lake Tahoe, I think, kind of borders Nevada and California, if I'm not mistaken. We may go look at that as well. But you see, 4 family members celebrating a birthday are among 8 dead from this boat capsizing. They're saying it's a thunderstorm. So you see the 48? To go with birthday 48, Tahoe, Lake Tahoe equals 48, DoorDash 84. So they're saying California right there. But I think Lake Tahoe is synced up with Nevada as well. But did you know Michael Jordan's birthday is also the 48th day of the year? Look at his last birthday right here, February 17. Look at that, the 48th day of the year right there, okay? You know what else equals 48? In the language, Donald Trump equals 48. And I don't think that I put those in there. Obviously, Donald Trump, Donald's got the D like DoorDash even, okay? So you see the 48, Michael Jordan's birthday, the 48th day of the year. Look how Donald Trump has 138, just like Michael. Michael, 138. You see that? Remember, back in the day, Michael Jordan said Republicans buy shoes too when they were trying to get him to be political. Okay? And you see how he connects with Donald Trump right there. And they're celebrating his mom's birthday, and you see birthday has the 48 like Lake Tahoe. Birthday's got 87, Lake Tahoe 78. You see that? Notice Lake Tahoe founded, look, the lake, it says Native Americans camped, hunted, and fished at Lake Tahoe in relative seclusion until General John C. Fremont's exploration party discovered the lake in 1844. So you even get an 8 and a 4 in the discovery of Lake Tahoe. 84, 4 members of a family among 8 people killed, 48. Lake Tahoe, birthday 48, DoorDash 84. Discovered in 1844. Remember, 4 members of a family celebrating a birthday among 8 killed. Lake Tahoe discovered in 1844. Kill equals 44. Saturday left 193 days in the year. That's the 44th prime number. And California equals 88. So you get the 44th prime number, 193 days remaining in the year, this boat capsizing. 44, 88, because California equals 88. 4 family members celebrating a birthday among 8 dead. You see that? Trump also equals 88. So, what are the chances that this stuff keeps hitting like this? Trump also equals the 88, okay? And let me ask Google, is Lake Tahoe, Nevada, and California? A freshwater lake in the Sierra Nevada mountains straddling the border of California and Nevada. You see right there? Let me just go ahead and grab Nevada. I think I entered it before the breakdown, and I don't think I came with anything with Nevada. Wow, look at that. Nevada's got 47 like Trump. And Nevada also has that 115. That was the day Trump got elected in 2024, this last year. You see that? And don't forget, he's the 45th and the 47th president. Nevada's got the 47. Trump's got the 47. Nevada also has that 20. Remember, Trump 2020 teased the 20th letter of the alphabet as well. Right? Oh, I got the damn clip right there about Lake Tahoe. Okay, now check this out. They say that Josh Pickles is a DoorDash executive him and his family, and they gave a list of some other people dead in this capsizing of this boat, which means, what did they say, submerged with water or like flips over or whatever. A thunderstorm. Look at DoorDash is founded 1/12 January 12th. Donald equals 1/12. And Donald Trump equals 48. I think I brought that up earlier. Okay. Cooper Flag equals 48. The first pick in the NBA draft by Dallas, trending. He went to Duke. D, drafted by Dallas. D, DoorDash executive killed. D. Remember, Donald. D, who's trending with court right now? Diddy. D. And Cooper Flag syncs up with Donald Trump because Donald Trump's birthday is Flag Day, June 14th. So all of this stuff trending at the same time. You get the same numbers. You get the 48 everywhere, even that 84 right there. You know what I mean? And all of this stuff happening as, you know, we're in the month of June now. Who else is trending because he got married? That breakdown will be coming soon. Jeff Bezos. He got married. Look at his birthday. 1/12. You see that right there? Jeff Bezos. 1/12. His birthday, he's trending because he's married now. See that? Married to Lauren Sanchez. And let's go back to let's pull up Michael Jordan since he wants to keep trending. And I'm not saying he's necessarily trending, but his energy with these numbers keep coming around. And again, I think it's something to do with the month of June, and that's a very successful month for Michael Jordan in his career. Okay? So here's Michael Jordan, and what team did he play for the majority of his career? It was the Chicago Bulls. And he retired with Washington. Look at Chicago Bulls over here. Chicago Bulls. Look, you get that 1/12 again. You see what I'm saying? And I think it's because the Bulls and the Horns right here, and how that connects with this kind of Satan theme with this 6th month, okay? And remember, Bulls equals 66. Even Bulls has that 12, right? And you get the 33, 66. You get that 12, but that 66. Remember LeBron James, even LeBron 66, LeBron James 66, Lakers 66. You see that? Remember LeBron went to Miami, won a championship. He put the number 6 on when he went to Miami. Okay? And let me just show you LeBron James real quick. LeBron James. You see that 183 right there? I think Mark of the Beast has 183. Oops, I'm wrong. Maybe it's Mark of Beast. Oops. Must be wrong about that. There's another 183. There's another 183. I just can't think of it. Wow, look, Beast equals 88. Look at that. This was California 88, Beast 88, Trump 88. Okay? So there's something to this. Some may say that Trump is bringing the New World Order, right? Or he's the Antichrist. You know what I'm saying? Isn't that interesting? Beast even has 47 like Trump. That's amazing, right? And they said Tahoe borders Nevada and California, right? Remember, Nevada's also got that 47. That's amazing. And I think I just saw that 34 over there somewhere too. So, I mean, okay, so even look at this. This was June 25th, the 176th day of the year with this boat capsizing. 176th day of the year. Donald J. Trump equals 176. This happened June 25th. 6 plus 25 is 31. Donald equals 31. Even DoorDash has 42 like birthday. Okay. So tons of connections, tons of characters on the world stage, all brought together by the numbers. And here we're getting different numbers with every video I play here. But the article that I based my decode on was on the Associated Press.
A recent Lake Tahoe boating accident resulted in the tragic death of 8 individuals. The El Dorado County Sheriff's Office Coroner's Division confirms to ABC7 San Francisco that one of the
Even El Dorado, that's another D.
Sheriff's Office Coroner's Division confirms to ABC7 San Francisco that one of the victims was 37-year-old Josh Pickles, a DoorDash executive, as well as his parents, 73-year-old Terry Pickles and 71-year-old Paula Bozanovich. One of the others lost in the accident was Josh's uncle.
Okay, so Paula may not have been his mom.
72-year-old Peter Bays, a spokesperson for the family, told the outlet. 4 others in their 60s and 70s also passed, making it the deadliest boating accident in California since 2019, per the outlet. Just 2 people survived, although their condition is unknown. On June 21st, Josh and his family went out on the California lake in his 27-foot Chris Craft luxury powerboat in celebration of his mom's birthday, their rep told the outlet. Officials received 911 calls reporting their boat capsizing during a storm around 5 p.m. per ABC7. Josh's wife, Jordan Pickles, was not on board at the time as she opted to stay on shore with their 7-month-old, per the family.
Okay, so his wife is survived. There's a lot of weird stuff going on with this. Not a lot of details on the other people. They just want to highlight this DoorDash executive. Is this a DoorDash sacrifice?
Their boat capsizing during a storm around 5 p.m. per ABC7. Josh's wife, Jordan Pickles, was not on board at the time as she opted to stay on shore with their 7-month-old, per the family spokesperson. According to Josh's LinkedIn account, he was the global head of strategic sourcing and procurement within the finance team at DoorDash and had spent nearly 7 years at the company. In a statement, DoorDash's chief financial officer reflected on Josh's contribution to the company, telling ABC7 News, "We are heartbroken by the tragic accident that took the life of our beloved colleague, Josh Pickles. Josh loved his team and was an inspiration to everyone who had the privilege of knowing him." The CFO added, during his nearly 7 years at DoorDash, he brought a contagious spirit that lifted those around him. Our thoughts and love are with his wife, his daughter, his family, and all who were close to him. We are working to support them through this incredibly difficult time.
DoorDash, D, the 4th letter. So, 4 and 4. Or even 4 plus 4 is 8. With all the 48s. All the 8s, even kill 44. Saturday, leaving 193 days in the year. That's the 44th prime. Did I have 2 different? I got June 25th. Let me check the calculator here. Or the calendar. So June. Oh, that might have been the article. Let me see. So June 25th was Wednesday. So I think this was Saturday the 21st. Let's go to the article. Saturday, let's see. Okay, they're saying Saturday. So it was Saturday the 21st. Why do I have Wednesday? Oh, why do I have Wednesday the 25th with Trump there? I may have to scratch that slide maybe. Let's pull this up again. So I don't know. I may have to scrap this slide right here. Did we have let's see. Did we have Wednesday? I don't know why I had Wednesday. Maybe the calendar, maybe the date calculator glitched with that one. And there's the thumbnail right there. Welcome to Tahoe. So yeah, I may need to get rid of this. Let me just do that. I guess I can leave it. Here, look, you can see me do this on the fly real quick. I'll leave it like that, and look, let me grab a question mark. Transparent right here. So you can get a little bit of how I put these together. So look, I'll grab a question mark and check this out. I'll plant a question mark right there. And then maybe just put it right there. And notice the blue lines, those help you. So I put the question mark there, as that could be interesting because Donald J. Trump 176, and then coming up on the 176th day of the year, I guess. So yeah, I'll just go ahead and leave that one there with the question mark. But we get a lot of 48s trending, even with Michael Jordan's last birthday, the 48th day of the year. So all of these things are connected somehow, some way, as these same numbers keep coming up. 4 family members again, and let's look at DoorDash again, because I think something had to give with DoorDash. I can't remember if I looked up their founding date. Oh yeah, we had it 112. And remember Donald 112, Chicago Bulls 112, Jeff Bezos birthday 112, right? All of that stuff 112, and they were founded just over 12 years ago. So there's something to that 12 right now, for sure. So I hate to sound like those other channels, but something had to give for DoorDash. Had to sneeze. So this may have been a DoorDash sacrifice. Dude's last name was Pickles. What are the chances of that? And I don't think we got a birthday with him. He was age 37. Look, Joshua, let's grab his full name. Joshua Anthony Pickles. Let's toss his full name in the calculator real quick. Look at that. Joshua Anthony Pickles, 238 and 76, like Michael Jordan. 238, 76, like Michael Jordan. You see how that works? See? On the fly. On the fly, one more time. Joshua even got the J like Jordan. So again, Michael Jordan, some of his greatest memories are in the month of June. And June's got the J like Jordan, J like Joshua. Okay? Michael Jordan 238 and 76 like Joshua Anthony Pickles. So this kind of makes you think that Michael Jordan's really high on the on the ladder, right? So it's like he's being saved, and then all of these other people are dropping with similar numbers. I mean, identical right there. Wow, right? Boat, boat. Did I put boat? Accident. All right, so I'm going to leave it there. Tons of 48s. Tons of Michael Jordan connections again on this one. Pickles with the DoorDash. This is Daily Decodes 812. 4 family members celebrating a birthday are among 8 dead from a boat capsized on Lake Tahoe. A lot going on with the story. Here's somebody named here's the name Lincoln right here. Somebody from Lincoln. I don't know if that's Nebraska or what, but there's a lot going on here with all of these different characters, and then different articles. We're getting different numbers. So that's my breakdown. Until next time, RIP to the characters we lost here. See you next time.